It's time for the Fast Break Basketball Show with your hosts, Wes Cusworth and Beth Davis.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Fast Break Basketball Show. I'm your host, Beth Davis. Wes Cusworth unable to be with us this week. Well, it was a fantastic night at the Geelong Arena on Saturday night for Lifeline Round as we raised money for Lifeline Geelong and Southwest Victoria. Both the Geelong Supercats men and women's teams getting great wins over the Mount Gambier Pioneers. It all kicked off with our Hoop City Geelong United Supercats women's team getting an 85-74 win over the Pioneers. And after the game, I caught up with head coach Matthew Paton and returning player Chantel Horvat pulling on a Supercats uniform for the first time in 6 years. I'm here with head coach of the Hoop City Geelong United Supercats, Matthew Paton. Matthew, a fantastic win over the Mount Gambier Pioneers tonight, really cementing your place here at the Geelong Arena.
Yeah, it was a tricky one. In fairness to the Pioneers, they're missing some key personnel, but we knew, if anything, that kind of takes the pressure off the team, and they came out here and just hooped for a full 40 minutes, and knowing the way they're coached, they're a very proud club, and they were going to come out firing right from the outset, but great to get a win.
And it was great to see Agnieszka Skobel and Chantel Horvat joining the team tonight, both of them having a real impact on the game.
Yeah, they make a big difference, and for us as a team, we can be that much more versatile, swinging in through a variety of positions, highly intelligent players, and they're making us better every night on the practice floor as well. So it was great that they were able to come in and, as you say, make a difference from game one.
Well, the job's not over this weekend, of course. It is a doubleheader with a road game tomorrow against Diamond Valley. What's the process for tonight in terms of recovery and getting ready for that next game?
Oh, their favourite thing. They'll jump in an ice bath and, mandatory bath. But that's where those extra rotations for us will really come into effect. The girls are very professional in their preparations, including their recovery. So, yeah, we'll some good rest, some good nutrition, get up there and try and maintain this momentum to against what's a pretty tough Diamond Valley team. Similar style of play to what we faced tonight. So, it'll be good for us to be able to bounce straight back and test ourselves.
Well, congratulations again on a fantastic win tonight here at the Geelong Arena, and best of luck against Diamond Valley tomorrow.
Great, thanks, Beth. Ta.
Well, I'm here with Chantel Horvat, Geelong's own Chantel Horvat, who has returned to the Supercats this year. Chantel, welcome back to the team, and how did it feel to be out there at the arena tonight?
Thank you. It was so fun to be back. I just felt like I had so much joy to be back on this court. This is where I grew up playing, and it was just such a privilege to be back here with this group of girls and to get a win on this court tonight.
Well, I do want to talk about the game tonight, but before we get into that, just tell us a little bit about what you've been doing in Europe and your sort of where you've been since we last saw you in Geelong.
Yeah, so I just got back from Europe. I was playing over in Poland on a team called Gorzów. And yeah, I was playing over in Europe for 9 months. I got to travel, play in all kinds of different countries, and I loved it. It was a great opportunity, a really good starting point for my professional career, and I had a blast while doing what I love.
Well, we love to see you back here at the Geelong Arena, and especially playing for the Hoop City Geelong United Supercats. You guys did an amazing job tonight getting the win over a tough Mount Gambier Pioneers team tonight. You yourself had 22 points and 9 rebounds, so really making an impact immediately for the team.
Thank you very much. It was fun. I just do what I can for the team.
Well, you've been back at the team and training with them for a couple of weeks, but your first game back here tonight, and we look forward to seeing you back here again. We'll be back here at the arena on Saturday, May 20th against Nunawading. A couple of road games before that, but great to see you and congratulations on the win.
Thank you. See you all against Nunawading.
Well, an emphatic win there by our Hoop City Geelong United Supercats women over Mount Gambier, and it was a much closer affair in the men's game. The men winning by just 1 point over the Pioneers, who were undefeated coming into this weekend, but fantastic to see our men get that win right here at the Geelong Arena home court. After the game, I caught up with head coach Grant Wallace and Nick Velasquez. Well, I'm here with the men's head coach of the Hoop City Geelong United Supercats, Grant Wallace. Grant, it doesn't get much closer than that, winning by 1 point with 1.7 seconds left to play.
Yeah, they're the sort of games you think, why the hell am I coaching? We played well, and to beat the top of the table team, we've got to be happy with that. We gave up 57 points in the first half, and we scored 65, so it wasn't really an issue there. We just couldn't get the stops, and Marshall was unbelievably good today, and we didn't really have an answer for him. We started to play a little bit. We got out by 12 or 14 in the third, but just couldn't put them away. But credit to them, we got a win. So a win at home, it's good.
Well, as you said, you guys did get up by quite a bit in that third and fourth quarter as well, but Mount Gambier did come back, and that is a testament to the type of team that they are. You know, they were undefeated until tonight, but that is the type of team that they are. They're always going to come back at you, but you guys were able to hold your position. You know, being at an even score with 1.7 seconds left, and then the way you guys won with a technical foul on Chris Seeley, how does that sit with you?
Yeah, not good. Not good. And I put myself in that situation. You'd hate to the referee to determine a game like that. Now, whether he put his hand over the line, I don't know, but 1.7 seconds to go seems a bit rough. So I understand their frustration. But we're on the positive end of that, so we won the game. I don't know, we had, we're up by 5 with a couple of minutes to play. We should have put them away. We gave up 3 offensive boards down the stretch there that we should have boxed out. Little things we've got to get better at. But they were on top. Lampkin not playing actually was an advantage to them because they didn't have a post presence at all. And so their perimeter game was on song, and we really struggled with that. We were sort of hoping he was there because he does slow them down a tad.
Well, of course, a win tonight, but the job's not done. And as you said, plenty to work on as you face Diamond Valley tomorrow. What will be the message to the guys tonight after tonight's game in going in to face that team tomorrow?
I just said in the in the huddle at the end there that it's a 2-game weekend. We got 4 games in 8 days. So we're off to Tassie next weekend. So this is a massive game. We're still 2-4. We've got a long way to come back to. So just keeping them grounded and getting a big recovery session in tonight, and then heading on the highway tomorrow up to Diamond Valley.
Well, Grant, congratulations again on the win, and best of luck against Diamond Valley tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, I'm here with Nick Velasquez from the Hoop City Geelong United Supercats. Nick, a very close win tonight against the Mount Gambier Pioneers. You had a great first half coming in and hitting some clutch threes, which really put you guys in front at the beginning.
Oh no, it was a great team effort, honestly, by all of us. I felt like we played hard. We needed to get a little more stops on the defensive end, but I mean, we came out with a win, so can't really complain too much, right?
Well, you guys did play really hard all the way to the end. You guys did get up by a fair bit in the third quarter, but Mount Gambier did come back in the fourth. So what was the messages in those last couple of timeouts from Grant Wallace when it was such a close game and really all on the line for you guys? What was the message from the coach around that time?
Honestly, it was just lock in. We felt like our offense was clicking. We was getting good shots, but the message really was get stops on defense. So, I mean, we gave up 105 points, which is way too much. So we just got to adjust, come back tomorrow against Diamond Valley and keep them under 80. That's our goal, keep them under 80.
Well, the goal there, keep them under 80 against Diamond Valley. Nick, congratulations on the win tonight and best of luck against Diamond Valley tomorrow.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, of course, it is Mother's Day this weekend. A big shout out to all the mums out there who do so much for our basketball community, driving our kids around, coaching, team managing, scoring. All the jobs that get done on the basketball court are mostly done by mums. So a big shout out to Mother's Day to all the mums out there. And at the Geelong Arena on Saturday night, we found Jack Tyrrell and his mum and Chantel Horvat and her mum, and we caught up with them so they could wish their mums a happy Mother's Day. Well, we found Chantel's mum, Tina, in the crowd. Tina, how great is it to have your daughter back here and playing in Geelong?
I'm so thrilled. It's just lovely to have her home. She's got the town behind her, I hope, and the family's certainly excited.
Well, you guys have been travelling around to see her. You went to see her at UCLA and you've been all over Europe watching her play, but how good is it to have her back here in Geelong playing on home soil?
Oh, it just makes it so much easier. It's less stressful, and friends and family can come and see her as well without the cost of travel, so that's nice. We've had a few adventurous trips and it's been lovely following her around. UCLA was a wonderful experience, and going to America, we were fortunate enough to be able to go, so it's been pretty awesome.
Well, Chantel, of course, it is Mother's Day this Sunday, so what have you got to say to your mum for all the support she's given you over your basketball career?
Happy Mother's Day. I wouldn't be here without you.
Oh, love you.
Well, we found another mum to wish a happy Mother's Day to. Jack and his mum are here. Firstly, I wanted to ask you about Jack and how great it is to see him out here on the arena floor playing with the NBL 1 team.
It's wonderful. We're very proud of him, and we love coming and watching him, the whole family and extended family and friends. But yeah, no, very proud of him.
Well, Jack, it is Mother's Day this weekend, so what do you want to say to Mum after driving you around for your entire basketball career, junior basketball, Friday nights, VJBL, everything she's done for you? What would you like to say to Mum for Mother's Day?
You've really put me on the spot. I actually didn't know it was Mother's Day this weekend, so I'm going to have to figure something out.
Next weekend.
All right, so I'm all right. I got a week.
Yeah, he's got
I got a week. No, we'll figure something out. flowers, probably breakfast in bed, just the usual stuff.
And so do you want to wish all the mums out there a happy Mother's Day?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, so thanks to all the mothers for allowing all of us to do what we want to do, so I appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good Mother's Day.
Well, it was a perfect weekend for our NBL 1 South Hoop City Geelong United Supercats teams, both men and women getting the job done on Sunday afternoon as they both defeated the Diamond Valley Eagles after taking care of the Mount Gambier Pioneers at home on Saturday night. In the women's game, the girls defeated Diamond Valley 73-67, Eve Braslis finishing with 20 points, Ella Tofayano 18 points and 13 rebounds, Chantel Horvat 18 points and 8 rebounds in her second game with the club this season. In the men's game, the Geelong United Supercats defeated Diamond Valley 93-82, Gabe Hadley finishing with 25 points, 4 rebounds and 5 assists, George Blagojevich another double-double with 22 points and 12 rebounds, Marlo Hicks also notching a double-double with 18 points and 13 rebounds. It's now 3 in a row for the Supercats men as they move to 13th on the ladder with a 3-4 record. Our women sitting 8th on the ladder with a 4-3 record as the teams head to Tasmania this weekend for the tough Tassie road trip. Taking a look now at our Big V Youth League teams. Geelong United Youth League 1 sitting 4th on the ladder with a 6-3 record after splitting their weekend. They defeated the Camberwell Dragons on Saturday night. Marach finishing with 21 points, 10 rebounds. Hamish Goodyear with 14 points and 7 rebounds. But they couldn't get the job done on Sunday as they lost to the Hume City Broncos in their second away game for the weekend. 75-99 the final score. Hamish Goodyear finished with 19 points, 7 rebounds. Will McPherson 17 points and 4 rebounds. The Youth League 1 women had just one game on the weekend as they headed to Sunbury to take on the Jets, losing that game 66-84. Cassidy Green finished with 14 points and 12 rebounds. Vanessa Marsh 11 points and 7 rebounds. Jasmine King 11 points. The Geelong United Youth League 1 women now sit 8th on the ladder with a 3-5 record. Both Youth League teams will return to the Geelong Arena this Saturday night as they host Wyndham in a double-header match. Women tipping off at 5 p.m, men tipping off at 7 p.m.
Well, that's it from the Fast Break Basketball Show for this week. Don't forget our next NBL 1 home game at the Geelong Arena will be Saturday, May 20th as we welcome the Nunawading Spectres to the court for your Hoop City Geelong United Supercats. Hit the road this weekend taking on Tasmania. We'll see you next week.